Continuing on with the Ecozone GIS investigation, you can see the map as I left it before, except I've now gone ahead and also labeled the provinces and territories. You can see that. And the next thing we're going to do here is have a look at, well, first of all, you can print this. Here's a print menu. You can print map with legend, and it takes a few seconds usually, but up comes the map with whatever relevant legend you have in there. So you can see the Canada outline legend is there, and then all of the ecozones in Canada with their legend, and it's going to show you the map in a second. Occasionally I find that the zoom of this map is not exactly the same as the zoom that I originally had on my screen. And so the alternative, which I find maybe is easier, if I click on legend there, it's showing my legend. And then I can then take a screenshot of that, and that serves the purpose just as well. Anyway, there's a couple of different options for actually saving a map that you've made. Next thing we're going to do is just find out a bit of information about these layers. So there's a couple ways to do that. One of them is if you click on the About here. Now notice, by the way, if this table of contents is really narrow, those things have icons, but they don't have words. So you might want to get used to what those things mean. But the I is About. What happens now if I click on a certain place, let's say I click here, it's going to tell me the information about whatever layers are underneath that arrow at this very particular time. So one of the layers is the Canada outline layer, and so it's telling me that I clicked on the province of Saskatchewan, and it also tells me whatever other information it has about Saskatchewan, which is its area. Also, this says one of two. It means there are actually two layers there. If I click the right arrow, I was also clicking on the Ecozones layer, and the ecozone in that place was the Boreal Shield, which is the largest one in Canada. It tells you its name in English and French, and it tells you what the dominant cover is there. It's coniferous forest. You can go back. So that's one way of finding out about a particular place. The other thing you can do, always, is you can click on the data table for each layer. So for under Canada outline, if I click on the table here, up comes the table for that, for each province and territory with their name, English name and French, and area, and quite often more columns off to the right. In this particular case, there's not much information there. Later on, we'll find out how to add more information to that. And similarly, for the ecozones, if I click on the data table, you'll see now the last one I was on there was the Boreal Shield, you recall. So if I scroll down here and I find Boreal Shield, there it is, and that's that same information that was in that box that came up, the name in English, name in French, coniferous forest. So same information, just accessed in two different ways.